Hello, Pic'n'Mixers. It's so nice to see you again. Sorry we can't meet at church just yet. I'm sure the day will come. But until then, we're just having this little time together. And last week I was in my garden, but I'm not in my garden this week. I'm in a much nicer garden. And it's near Chester. And I am with... There she is. Alicia. So it's really nice to see Alicia with Sue here today. Lovely, thank you.
See Lottie there.
Oh, and is Lottie there as well? Yeah. Oh well, no show without Lottie. It's really nice of you to invite us to your beautiful garden. Really, really nice. Thank you very much. So, what have you been up to over lockdown then? Anything? Oh, what have we got here?
Ooh.
Right, so this... You know how most of us have been sitting around doing home improvements or watching telly or a bit of baking? Well, some of us have been writing our own books. And Alicia has written book 2 and it's called Journey. And you can see. Let's have a little look what it's about. What would you say it's mainly about then, Alicia? Is it...
Fantasy, isn't it?
Fantasy?
Yes.
And you've got some poetry and stuff like that in it, haven't you? We have got a few copies in our church actually, and also these beautiful illustrations. And are most of the illustrations by your mum, Brenda? Yeah. So Brenda, some of you know Brenda. She's done the illustrations, they're absolutely beautiful. So it's a lovely little book. And what are you charging for the book at the moment? £5. There we are. So it's £5 if you want to buy a copy of the book. Will Marigold and her family and friends save the strange magical island from ecological disaster? Can they combat the destructiveness of greed and avarice? A story for our times, Journey shows we must travel the path of kindness, creativity, respect and love for our natural world. Wow. Can't disagree with any of that. That's brilliant. Thank you, Alicia. Would it be okay if I do part 2 of our story now? Is that all right? Now we look at your garden. So, last time we met this young lady here, Ruth, and it's after her that the book in the Bible is called. It's called the Book of Ruth. But really, I guess it's Naomi's story as well. Naomi is kind of my age. She's an older lady. And if you remember, she's got nothing. She's empty-handed. Her cupboards are empty. She's got nothing. But she does have her 2 daughters-in-law, Ruth and Orpah. And you remember last week when she said, I'd like to go back to my hometown. And her hometown is Bethlehem, where many years later Jesus was born. So there we are. So Naomi didn't want to go on her own. It was too long a journey, wasn't it, Lottie? So Ruth and Orpah said, we'll come with you. And off they went. So I'm not making this story up. It's all in the Bible. I know Carl wants to know it's come from the Bible. So off they went. Not easy across a metal top table. Off they went until they got to the outskirts of Bethlehem. And then Naomi said, bye-bye to Ruth and bye-bye to Orpah. You must go back, girls. You must go back to the land where you're from. And perhaps you can get married and have family. I've got nothing I can give you. I'm going to go on my own. Oh, and they ran to her and they said, no. We won't leave you, Naomi. We love you. We love you so much and you've looked after us for so long. No, we can't possibly leave you. And Naomi said, yes, you must go because I've got nothing. I'm going to go on my own. And Orpah cried. She was very sad. And she said bye-bye to Naomi. And off she went back to her people and her country. But Ruth clung to her mother-in-law and she said, I'm not leaving you, Naomi. I'm not leaving you. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. And so they finished the journey together until they got to Bethlehem, and we're going to leave the story there soon.
Oh no.
So you'll have to come back next Monday to find out what happened. They've got nothing. What will happen to these two lovely ladies? Oh, I do hope they're going to be all right.
I
soon.
know.
We never find out what happened to Orpah. I hope she was okay.
Oh.
There we are, Orpah. Go back in. I've got lots of people in here, and I'm going to be using those people next week. We'll see what happens next week. Now then, do you remember that last week I was feeding the birds? And this morning I thought I'd show you that I've made a little bird feed. It's very, very simple, and you might like to have a go at this yourselves.
Oh, very interesting.
So all you need is a bottle. It's a good way to repurpose a plastic bottle, isn't it? And you need 2 pencils stuck in through the bottle. This involves a sharp pair of scissors, so please take care. And you make some little drainage holes in the bottom with a drawing pin. And then what I did then was to pop, actually it's a bit of raffia through the top. And then what you do is you fill it with seeds. Do you know what? I'm not going to show you me doing it. It's going to go everywhere, isn't it? But that's my little present to you for your garden. And you might want to have a little go at making one yourself. So you fill it with the seeds. Seeds go in there. And then you hang it up from a tree. And the birds will come along and they will sit on these perches and they will eat the seeds out of those little holes. Those holes there, David, I don't know if you can see, they're about the size of a 5p piece. So it's just a bottle, 2 pencils, make some holes with a drawing pin in the bottom, 5p piece holes with scissors, and thread through. I've used some raffia. But have you even got any trees to hang this from?
Yes, loads.
Have you got trees? Can you just show me your trees then? Come on, let's have a quick look. This beautiful garden. Oh, look at that.
That's all the old my old children.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't that beautiful? Oh! And a bird feeder.
And there's an apple there, just for you to pick.
Oh, just this one here?
That one or this one a little bit.
You can see it. Oh,
There's one here.
I've gone black. Oh, right, there we are. I'll have, well, it's okay. I'll have this little apple here. Thank you very much. I'm going to pull this apple off the apple tree. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that's very timely for our story, because you'll find out what happens next week and how we get some food. I've given it away, Dave. Given it away. Well, thank you very much for joining us this week in Alicia's garden. If you'd like me to come and do the next part of the story in your garden, just let me know. You know how to. But thank you very much indeed. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you safe. The Lord give you his peace. Till we meet again. Amen. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye,
Bye.
Alicia. Bye. And Sue.
And there's Lottie down the
And
garden.
there's Lottie down the garden.
Hi, Lottie.
Bye, Lottie.